Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to go on a quick rant about samples. So, a lot of people say using samples is not you. You cannot be a real musician if you use samples, and to that I say fuck them. Basically, I found this splice sample here that I'll play for you now. And immediately fell in love with the sound. So what I did was, I bought it, downloaded it, and instantly, because I like glitchy music, I threw it through Grossbeat. So you can see there's already a difference, huge difference in the way the sound sounds. So then I didn't think it was glitchy enough for my taste, so I put another Grossbeat on it. And I knew that the sound that I just made would run through a plugin that I just bought called Cymatics Dark Sky, which great plugin. If you could get it on sale, I would definitely recommend. It's like, I think I paid $35 for it, but it's usually like $200. What it is it's a granular effect. So usually when you use a granular synth, you can't get it in effect form. What this does, it turns any audio or instrument that you have on the mixer into a granular synth. So you get big, lush sounds with all their presets that they have here. Or you could, do what I did and mess with the knobs until you get something that you like. And the end result is something really good. So immediately, you could hear a big, lush sound. Sounds very much different from the sample that we just used, which was this. So, you could manipulate sound to be whatever you want it to be. That is the whole reason why we use samples in the first place when making music. So, I decided to put a drum pattern that I found off Splice. It's usually not that oomphy, but basically whenever I produce, I use this thing called Camel Crusher. Just gives it more crunch. I think it, punches through the mix really well. But I found yet another sample off a Splice. I put it in my project because it saves time. You could go through here and search endlessly for the perfect kick and do that, but at the end of the day, people aren't going to be listening to what you're creating and going, oh, I wonder where that's from. And if they are, they're nitpicking. So instantly, just great results. As long as you manipulate the sample to be yours, you could pretty much go anywhere you want with it. So, this sample came with a C# minor key. So I was able to take, my own synths. I have a Silent running here. Love this synth. And I basically just gave it the treatment that I do. So I gave it, Dark Sky. I put in just a little bit of bit crushing on there because I just like that high, tingy noise. And then, I put a freaking hyper chorus on it. I believe this is the Orion preset, but yeah. And then after, there's this amazing plugin called Flux Mini 2. Basically what it is, it's like LFO tool, but free. So you just use this instead. And basically I was able to make my own luscious kind of different sound right here. But that's because, you know, I wanted a sound like that in here, which the pad was lacking. So together, you know, with the work that I did and the samples and how everything I manipulated, it will sound like this. So basically my main takeaway is if you could use samples to save time and you know your workflow very well, you could use samples as a way to just, you know, streamline your progress. Don't just because somebody goes, oh, that's not you, you know, fuck them. You know, who's gonna do what you're doing? And if the answer is a lot, you know, more people than you realize are using, you know, samples. You just gotta just do what you think is best for your project and just try to think outside the box. And a lot of people, you know, they'll also say samples don't allow you to do that. But that's because they're not manipulating samples in a way that is unique to them. I like glitchy music, so I always Gross Beat is like my number one go-to freaking audio manipulator. Anyway, that's really it for this rant. Samples, I think, are amazing. Use them, and yeah. Also, if you guys didn't know, I just released an album called Return to Roots, and it's 16 tracks. I think you guys will like it, and I currently released the merch that you guys can find at FYRDXGR.com. So I have hoodies, t-shirts, hats, pretty much everything you want. And then I recently also made a very easy, quick, simple hip-hop sample pack. It's sounds that I made personally that you could use in your productions, and it's only $1. For $1, you get 21 instrument loops and 2 drum loops that I made personally. So if you're looking to spend a singular dollar, you could pick up a hip-hop sample pack that I created, and you'd be supporting me directly. I also wanted to thank you guys on the recent support of my YouTube channel. We got 501 subscribers, and I got an email recently telling me that, you know, that's enough people to be put in a freaking jet and, like, flown around. That's, like, unfathomable to me that, like, there are that many people that are choosing to subscribe to this channel. I never thought it would get past 100. Like, personally, you know, I've been releasing music as a hobby for around, God, is it almost 10 years? No, it's about 10 years. That is a long ass time, and I just, you know, that time I wouldn't want to spend any other way. I'm very thankful for the opportunities that have arrived in my life that allowed me to do such things as create music. And just, you know, recently I moved out. I'm financially independent, and just, it's a dream come true. So I'm just filled with gratitude. And there's not really much I could say besides thank you guys. I plan on releasing more stuff. Work is just kicking my ass at the moment. I'm doing a lot of work, a lot of OT, a lot of behind the scenes work that I can't really talk about. I'm planning on releasing a few singles here and there soon, and maybe releasing a big album around December. I usually say, you know, I'm going to release something, but there's hiccups that you guys don't know about, like work and, you know, being financially responsible. So, you know, at the end of the day, I do have to choose my finances before my hobbies. But yeah, just again, thank you guys so much.